What role do pressure units play in medicine and meteorology? Imagine trying to understand the weather or your health without knowing how to measure pressure. It's like trying to read a map without any landmarks. Pressure units are the tools that give us clear, consistent measurements. They help doctors monitor blood pressure and ventilator settings, and meteorologists forecast storms and high-pressure systems. Pressure is simply the force applied over an area. In thermodynamics, it tells us how much force a gas, liquid, or solid exerts on its surroundings. Common pressure units include pascals, millimeters of mercury, atmospheres, and inches or centimeters of water. Each one has a specific purpose and scale. In medicine, pressure units are vital for keeping track of how well your body functions. For example, blood pressure is measured in millimeters of mercury. This unit comes from old-fashioned mercury columns used in blood pressure cuffs. When your doctor says your blood pressure is 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury, it shows the force of blood against your arteries during a heartbeat and between beats. Accurate readings help diagnose issues like hypertension or low blood pressure. Ventilators and oxygen therapy devices also relying on pressure units. They measure in centimeters or inches of water because these are low-pressure ranges suitable for breathing support. These units ensure the right amount of air and oxygen is delivered safely. Intracranial pressure, which is the pressure inside your skull, is also monitored with specific units to check for swelling or brain injuries. The choice of pressure unit depends on the physiological range and sensitivity needed for each situation. In weather forecasting, pressure units help describe atmospheric pressure, which influences the weather we experience daily. The standard unit here is the hectopascal, which is the same as a millibar. When meteorologists measure atmospheric pressure, they are essentially measuring the weight of the air above a specific point on Earth. High-pressure systems usually bring clear skies, while low-pressure systems often lead to storms. These measurements are taken with devices like barometers and are essential for predicting weather changes. Understanding pressure units from a thermodynamics point of view helps us see how they from a universal language. They allow scientists and professionals to communicate pressure data clearly and accurately. For example, the pressure exerted by a column of fluid like mercury or water can be calculated using the formula P equals rho times G times H, where rho is the fluid density, G is gravity, and H is height. This links the physical measurement of pressure to the units we use daily. In summary, pressure units in medicine help monitor vital signs and device functions, ensuring safety and proper treatment. In meteorology, they help forecast weather and understand atmospheric phenomena. Both fields depend on consistent, precise pressure measurements grounded in thermodynamic principles to keep us informed and safe.